Welcome to Copper with the Queen, hosted by Jeri Taylor-Swade, first Queen of SeneGence International and founding pioneer distributor. Listen in as Jeri shares proven steps to SeneGence success. Hear how Jeri, as an international trainer with 18 years in direct sales, shares everything you need to know to have a thriving, stable business. Be influenced and empowered by knowledge and encouragement that Jeri imparts so that you will experience life-changing dreams come true in your home-based business.
Hey, it's Jeri Taylor-Swade, and I am excited to share with you today. So grab your cup of tea or your coffee or even your glass of wine and let's get started. Today's topic is making your summer travel pay off in your home-based business. You know, summer is such a fun time, isn't it? And I love the sun. Everybody loves the sun. People need the sun. We need the vitamin D that comes from the sun. And it really affects your psyche. Summertime is a time when there's so many plans being made with your family, your friends, your kids or your grandkids. Just the people that you love, you want to be around and just have those fun times when you're creating memories and a legacy for your future families and generations to come. Maybe you have a tradition that might be something that your family does every year, like we go to our family cabin on the beach every year for at least a week. Oh my gosh, I wish it could be for weeks and weeks and weeks. But there's no phone service, there's no internet. We are totally cut off from the world, which is a good thing. But in this kind of a business, when we have a home-based business, it might not be that great of a thing if that's what you're thinking. But you can be prepared and you can go forward in your business no matter what you're doing for the summer. And I'm going to give you some tips. You know, there's an old song from I think it was 1958 or something like that. And it's summertime, 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 summertime. Do you remember that song? You probably don't. It's definitely dating me. But it is a time for vacation, and it's a time when home businesses typically, statistically, slow down a bit. But it doesn't have to be that way, because you can resolve to make your summer the best part of your selling and sponsoring or recruiting year. How? Because it takes attitude first and a decision that you will be prepared to do business wherever you go. The choice is yours, and the business choice is yours to make a difference for your year and not watch your business go down and the momentum stop for the summer. Here are some great ideas to support you once you've decided that you want to make your summer business successful. What is the best way to spread the word about your business or SeneGence and Sense Cosmetics? First, you have to be passionate about what you do. And you equally have to be passionate about the products, which will naturally position you to share it with others. Passion takes you a long way. New distributors, that is what gets people to look at what they've got, because they're so excited and they are so passionate that they have to tell everybody. And that's what you want. You want to be that. You want to be passionate, and you want to be clear about why you love your business. Probably one of the best things you can tell people is you actually are working and you're making money at the same time. I mean, how many people take vacation time and they might get paid from a corporate position, but if they're a business owner in the business world out there being an entrepreneur, oh my gosh, if they take time off work, they have no money coming in because it's up to them. If they're not working, they're not making money. Like a hygienist, for instance, even a nail tech or someone that does hair. If they're not in their salon or if they're not in their place of business doing the job that they are doing, then they are not making money. So what a great way to share on a summer vacation about the fact that you have a home-based business, which is really, really what every single person should have. In fact, my CPA told me years ago that I was very, very smart to have multiple sources of income, with my husband doing his job. He works for a corporation. I'm doing a home-based business, and my husband was doing a home-based business at the same time. So we had 3 different ways for us to make money, and every single family needs that. They need more money. They need to be able to bring income into the family expenses, because it can be very expensive to raise kids and try to give them the things that you would love to, like dance lessons, karate lessons, all those kind of things cost money. So in a home-based business, if you're passionate about the fact that you have the freedom, you can make money while you're on vacation, you can do your business anywhere you go, then people will listen to that when you're talking to them. Sometimes in a home-based business, and I hear this a lot, sometimes people say that it's hard to start a conversation, especially on vacation, because they're not in their element, so to speak. They're not in their normal realm. They're not around the people that they know, and they feel kind of weird about talking to a stranger because they're not used to doing that yet. What I tell my distributors is, you have to open up your mouth and tell people what you do. Open up your mouth. No one is going to know what you have or what you're offering unless you open up your mouth. And that goes for every single aspect of your business. It doesn't matter if you're on vacation or not on vacation. If you're at the grocery store in your hometown and you're standing next to someone and you don't start a conversation, you just talk about anything to get to know people. People want to talk. People want to share about themselves. But a lot of times people are afraid to talk to strangers. So you need to be the one that's not afraid to talk to strangers and start a conversation. Find a conversation starter that leads you to maybe your product or a product or one of your products or all of your products. Comment on, in my case with SeneGence, it would be comment on someone's makeup and how gorgeous it is, or their skin, or their hair, or their nails, or how cute they're dressed today, because we're in the beauty business. We notice those things. You can start a conversation about anything. You can start on vacation. You can start a conversation in the pool. If your kids are in the pool or your grandkids are in the pool and you're in the pool with them, or you're watching them from the chaise lounge or the side of the pool, and you've got another mother or grandmother that's doing the same thing, start a conversation about maybe the summer and how it's hard to get the kids to stand still long enough to put sunscreen on or something like that. And then all of a sudden you start this conversation and get to know them and ask them where they're from and are these your kids or grandkids? Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not. And just start a conversation. Sometimes you need to initiate the conversation maybe in a different way. And in SeneGence, it's pretty darn easy to initiate a conversation when we can wear cute lip shirts, we can have a lip purse, or we could have a lip pin, or we could have a baseball cap that has sparkly lips or SeneGence on it, or Lip Boss written across it, or something like that. And when you wear those kind of things, or maybe have a beach bag that has lips on it or something, when you have those kind of things, people will comment to you, oh, that's so cute, I love your hat, I love your shirt, or whatever, and then you can start the conversation that way. And biggest thing about a SeneGence distributor is do not forget to put the stripes on your hand, which we call now our international calling card. I'm actually the one that started that saying. It is a calling card. And there's a lot of people out there that wish that they had a way to do business the way we do and put our calling card or our business products right on our hand. There was a real estate person in Las Vegas that I knew And she said, oh my gosh, if I could put a house on my hand and walk around and people would automatically know that I'm a realtor and that I sell homes, I would do so much more business because I would be out and about advertising my business every single day and I wouldn't even have to say anything. Well, in SeneGence, we have that. We can put our lip sense or shadow sense or any of the other waterproof and long-lasting cosmetic products on our hand and walk around everywhere you go, anywhere you go. You can be in the pool, you can be in the ocean, you can be snorkeling, scuba diving, skydiving, anything that you want to do for the summer or for a holiday. You've got your international calling card and you get to take it along with you. And when you travel, that is a conversation starter for sure. People will say to you, what is that? Did you just come out of the cosmetic counter? Or did you go to Ulta? They ask, what color did you pick? Are those lipsticks? Oh my gosh. And if you go into a boutique, like say you go to a beach town and you're in shopping at one of the little beach boutiques and you've got your calling card on, they will run up to you with a tissue and want you to wipe it off because they think it's lipstick that's going to smear all over their clothes, and we know better, it's not. So when you travel, you want to be prepared for your business. You want to have catalogs, which we call beauty books, or brochures that you can have printed out. They're in the back office of the SeneGence for distributors, and there's other companies like PDQ Printing that has brochures that you can carry. You want to have them with you all the time. I leave some in my car always so that I have them, even if I don't have any in my purse. If I run out, I can run back out to the car and get more. You want to leave them in your hotel room for the maid. You want to put a little note there and say, this is for you, and give her $1 or $2 or $5 tip. You know, maids in hotels really do appreciate tips. And when we leave tips, when we travel, oh my gosh, we get extra towels, we get ice put in our ice buckets, we get extra coffee, things like that. The maid really appreciates. So always remember to write a handwritten note, give her a tip, and leave a brochure or a beauty book for her in your hotel room. And along with maybe a SeneTip, along with maybe your business card that has one of your Glossy Gloss sample packets attached to it or something like that, it really does make a difference. Most lips are dry and chapped from outdoor sun and activities, so if you carry your business cards with a Glossy Gloss sample attached to it and give those out, people really appreciate that. I say in the summer, but even in the winter, because wintertime your lips can get really dry and chapped depending on where you live or if you're snow skiing and things like that. Lip balm is great, but we have samples of the Glossy Gloss. So take advantage of those and carry those with you all the time. You might want to start a conversation even at a restaurant. Like if you're having dinner at a restaurant and you talk to a waitress, and you could maybe even say, they've got their name tag, so you know what their name tag is. And if they don't have a name tag, you can say, pardon me, what's your name? And they can say, Sue. Sue, what do you love most about being a waitress? Well, chances are they'll begin to tell you what they love least about it instead, which obviously can lead to a recruiting conversation. But you can talk to her about the fact that most waitresses need to make money, and that's obviously why they're doing that hard job, because waitressing is very hard work. And sometimes when you're an older waitress and you've been doing it a long time, your body is tired. And if you could give them an opportunity, give them something to look forward to that they could make extra money outside of being a waitress, oh my gosh, can you imagine the doors that would open up for that person if they had extra money to do the things with their home? Maybe they want to put in a new yard. Maybe their driveway needs to be repaved. Maybe they need a new roof and they can't afford it, and they're working as much as they can, but they still can't save enough money to do those kind of things. That's where we come in, girls. That's where we can make such a difference with somebody's life, because a home-based business model really does work, and it really can give someone the freedoms or the money that they need to make the changes in their life and create the dreams that they want. And if you just open up your mouth, give them knowledge that there may be something out there that really could work for them, that really is powerful. Sometimes you can maybe take a survey. You could say, well, how many hours a week do you work? Or on a scale of 1 to 10, are you satisfied or not satisfied with your job? Have you ever considered working from home? And if so, what's your passion? What would you like to do? If I could show you something that's pretty darn fun and you can make money while you're at home on the internet and by having parties, would you like to do that? So just start that conversation. When you're traveling, make sure you have plenty of business cards with your website and your Facebook information on the business card so that they can find you easily to order product, because most often they're very intrigued and they will go look to see what you've got and what you've got to offer. Be sure to get their information so you can follow up with them once you return from your vacation. And an important thing to remember, if you share your business with others while on your vacation, it's a tax write-off. Really, a portion is tax deductible. So that's even better. How many times have you been on vacation and have not been able to write any of your vacation off? So it's really important that you think about your business. Be prepared to do business anywhere you go, even on your vacation. I cannot tell you how many times over these last 18 years that I have been on a SeneGence sponsored free vacation, if you will, and the distributors did not come with even business cards because in their mind they were thinking vacation, so they didn't think business. When you do a home-based business, you want your business to go everywhere you go because you never know who your next star is that you will find. You never know who the next customer that will buy thousands of dollars from you in the next several years will be. The opportunity is there for you, but you've got to plan it. You've got to make sure that you are prepared to be successful in your business. Oh, and the most important thing, have fun, because summer is fun. And it's fun to be in the sun, especially when you're protected. And of course, in SeneGence, we have like the best sunscreen on the planet. So I hope this helped. And I really look forward to you listening in to the next podcast. God bless and have a blessed, beautiful, successful day and vacation. Bye for now.
Thank you for tuning in. If you would like to hear more from Jeri, subscribe to the Cuppa with the Queen podcast, where you will learn more about how you can grow your own home-based business. Find Jeri at jeritaylor-swade.com and on Facebook at Cuppa with the Queen.